Good morning Year 4 and welcome to Thursday's Literacy. Now today for Literacy we are going to be writing an extract, so let's have a look at the learning question. Can I write an extract that describes somewhere in my house? So that could be your bedroom, it could be your garden, it could be your living room, anywhere you like in your house. Now for this write you need to have a success criteria. These are the three key pieces that we want to see in your writing. So let's just have a think. What is a synonym? What is a expanded noun phrase? And what is a preposition for place? So you can pause the video now if you want to. Have a think. What is a synonym? What is an expanded noun phrase? And what is a preposition for place? Have a think of what you need to include in your writing. Okay, so let's have a look. What is a synonym? Let's see if you get it right. Oh. So a word that has the same meaning or nearly the same meaning as another word. For example, you could have beautiful and you could have pretty. Two words that have similar or the same meaning. Second part of our success criteria, what is an expanded noun phrase? So let's see if you were correct on this one. Two adjectives which describe a noun. Okay? Something that describes a noun with two adjectives with a comma separating those adjectives. So the big, fluffy bear. Big and fluffy are your adjectives and bear is the noun. And finally, what is a preposition for place? Let's see if we've got this one correct as well. A preposition for place tells us where the noun is. Where is the person, where is the object? So the brown fluffy bear was on top of the pillow. It's telling you where it is, and the clue is in the name for the position of the noun preposition. Okay, so we've got our success criteria here, and we're going to move on to the visualiser, and I'm going to give you an example of what we are looking for. We want to have some good sentence openers. We don't want to have the all the time. We want to make it really interesting for the reader. So I've got a picture of a garden here. It's not going to be the same picture that you've got on your sheet, but I'm going to be looking at that and I'm going to be describing somewhere in my house. So I've chose my garden and I'm going to try and do an extract of a write, including these three main points. So let's go on to the visualiser so we can see. So I've got my whiteboard here and I've just drawn some lines on there so that you can see how your handwriting should look. I've also got in front of me the sheet of paper which will be in your pack. Now on some of them, if you are choosing the 3 and the 4 star, you might not have a picture on there. That's fine because you'd be choosing somewhere in your house, but you do have a word bank and this is going to help you with your write. So I'm going to have a look at the word bank and choose some of the words to start my sentence. Okay. Now I did notice on that picture that there were some lights that were hung. So I'm going to use decorative because lights are decorative. I'm going to start with a capital letter. Joining all of my words together in cursive. So decorative lights. Now I need to use a preposition. Where were the lights? Well, they were above the grass, weren't they? They were hanging above the grass. So decorative lights hung above. Now I'm not going to put just grass because part of my success criteria is to include an expanded noun phrase. So I'm going to see if I could describe the grass. So let's have a look on my word bank again. Now I can see fresh. On the picture of my garden, the grass looked fresh, so I'm going to use fresh. And now I'm going to try and think of one by myself. So I've used the word bank a little bit, but I haven't used it for everything. So I'm going to use fresh, hung above the fresh. I need to use a comma to separate these two adjectives. And I was going to put green, but I'm not, because green is quite basic. I'm going to choose another synonym that is like green, but it has a bigger effect. I'm going to choose emerald. The fresh emerald grass. And I'm going to use my full stop at the end. Let's have a look then. So decorative lights hung above the fresh emerald grass. Have I used a preposition? Yes, I have, because I've said they hung above. Have I used an expanded noun phrase? Yes, I have, and I've used it correctly with the comma in the middle, so I can tick that off. And have I used synonyms? Well, yes, actually, because this was going to say green. But what a better effect to choose emerald instead. Okay, so if you use a thesaurus, you can use it online to have a look at different words that mean the same but give you a better effect. As you can see, I haven't started this sentence with the, I've started it with an adjective to describe the noun. Okay, that is an example of what you could do. I'm going to come back over here now. Right, so for your 1 and your 2 star, you can use the word bank to help you, and you've also got picture prompts if you want to use them. And 3 and 4, you've got the word bank, but like I did, I didn't rely on it for every adjective. So think about some synonyms. I want you to use your own ambitious vocabulary. Okay, so good luck, and I'm really excited to see what you're going to write.